Hello everyone. I hope you will be fit and fine. Today new topic. I'm starting with the networking. So it is a very important topic. It is of weightage of 10 marks and previously we have covered all the related to Python revision and with the NumPy. So NumPy will be help you in a data visualization. So revise all these topics and SQL also, all the commands and function in a SQL. Now I am starting new topic. It is a networking. So here, you know what is networking? First, we'll talk about the internet terms and concept. See here, what is internet? All of you are aware about the internet. Without internet nowadays, life is a dumb. So here, internet is a worldwide network of network. Why it is called network of network? Where dissimilar computers with the various operating systems are available to communicate with each other using a standard set of protocols. Rules of the commonly used protocols are: first, internet protocol; second, transmission control protocol. These tools are used for a internet. See, what is internet? Without internet, life is a dumb nowadays. Every time you see social media everywhere, we'll talk about without internet, life is a dumb. So internet is a worldwide network. It is a network of network, and whereby these similar computers with the various operating system, any operating system you can use internet. So able to communicate with each other, and we are talking about the social media everywhere. So without internet we can't live for a 1 hour also. See here, evolution of internet. First, it was a APRANET, Advanced Research Project Agency Network. So it was invented in the 1960s in a US Defense Department. It was invented in a 1960s US Defense Department, in a US, for only for defense departments. Advanced Research Project Agency, which is a ARPA, which has invented this project and committed product to the link computers together. This their aim was to link computer together during the war time. It was invented in 1916 during the war times, World War, and US Department of Defense, DOA, initiated research into joining the computers of the defense and research countries into the network. So these centers are connected to each other for computers connection. Their aim, what was their aim? To computer togetherness together. So link between computers. So that's why they have invented in 1916 for only for a defense department. So after this network, which is known as a APRANET, finally become a internet. In our last, first its previous name was a APRANET. So remember one thing, whenever there is a question, what is the previous old name of the internet? So it is a APRANET, which was invented in a project of defense department in a US, just for connect computers only. So here important terms of the internet. You know about the www. Why 3W? It is a web hosting. www, any website which you are searching about. So www, that is a www, and protocols and web servers, web browser, You know what is web browser? All Google and all Mozilla Firefox all are a web browser. Web suite, URL, which URL you are using, uniform resource locator, web hosting, email, web, voicemail, chat, video conferencing, VOI, voice over internet protocol. These all are an important term of internet. So first we'll discuss about the www. What is www? World Wide Web. It is a worldwide web. It is a small part of the internet. It works on the client and server. What is client here? Client, which machine work, that is client, which machine you are using, that is client, and server, which you are searching for any website, that is called server technology. It is a set of protocols that allow you, which allow you to access any documents on the net, any documents you can search in the internet. It helps us to create hyperlinks to any server. It create a hyperlinks to any server on the internet. So second protocol, it is a set of rules that define standardized method of a data transfer in a network. With the help of protocol, you can send and receive data. And what is www? It is a world wide web. It is a small part of internet which works on the client and server technology. Client means you are using, which is a user is a client, and server, you know, which website you are searching for that. It is a set of protocol. It is set of protocol allow you to access any document which you are accessing. You are a client, from which server you are searching, that is called server. So these are a very important topic for a class 12. So learn these topics. I made a small note for you. So next is a web server. Is it www servers that respond to the request made by the web browser? What is it? Web server, which you are requesting to the particular web browser so that it makes to respond. So just like a mail server, so it is called web server. So next is a web browser. What is web browser? Which is a navigating, which you are searching on the internet, is a www client that navigates through the world wide web and display web page. It is a web browser, whatever you are searching, so that will navigate in the web world, and it will display which page you are searching for. Internet Explorer, Netscape, Navigator, Google, all these are a web browser. So website, what is website? A location on the internet server is called website. So location on internet, which is located in a internet, is called website. That will be available anywhere. So that is called website. So next is a URL. And what is URL? It is a uniform resource locator. Specify the unique address. Remember it. It is a uniform resource locator. Sometime it comes a full form also. Just you have to learn this full form also, abbreviation of these. So specify the unique address for the resource on the internet. The contents of the URL are as follows. What are the internet contents? See, type of protocols, name, address of the server, and location of the file on a server. See how to, when you search for any, this is a uniform resource locator. What does it? What are the contents, resources content of a URL? First, type of the protocol. Which type of protocol is it? Then name or address of the server which you are searching for, and location of the file on a server. So whenever you are searching, this is an example of URL http www.abc. This is a host, this is a domain name, this is called page. Protocol, this is a protocol, and name and address, this is called name and address. This is called name and address, and location of the file on a server, this is called page location of the file, which location you are opening on that page, that is called index dot, the file name will be display here. So this is a very important question. And next, web hosting. So allow people to place web document. It allowed to you in a place of web documents such as HTML pages, graphics, and other multimedia files on the web server for others to access. It allow to user to place web documents, any document which you are searching for, such as HTML pages, graphics, any other multimedia files can be searched in a web hosting. It allowed to you and allow for accessing. So next is a email, that all of you know, that is a electronic mail, electronic emailing, and help us to send and receive messaging using computer from source to destination. Source means from where you are sending, that is called source, and which receiver person, that is a destination. So voicemail, that is a voicemail, that you know, recorded sound, and refer to the email system that support the audio, only audio. So that is called voicemail. So here chat, that you know, all are aware about the social media, the online textual talk, any online textual talk, text talk which you are chatting, text message in real time is called chatting. So next is a video conferencing, that is new video calling, or two-way video phone conversation among the multiple participants and simultaneously call the video conferencing. Continue with two-way videos are showing in front of both. So multi-line, that you know, all are aware about it, that is video calling. So next, VoIP, voice over internet protocol, is a category of hardware and software. It is a category of hardware and software that enable people to use, that enable you to use the internet as the transmission medium for a telephone call by sending voice data. It is used for by sending voice data, only audio, and its advantages: telephone calls over the internet, telephone calls over the internet which you are calling, online calling, do not incur of the search beyond the what the user is playing for internet access, and much in the same way that the user doesn't play of sending individual emails over the internet. No need to send a email anything, just voice over, you can recorded voice can be sent. So that is a voice over internet protocol. So next is a network security. It is a very important for you, and there is a cyber law. Cyber law which you are using a internet, there is a law for everything which user, internet user, refer to all the legal and regulation aspect of the internet. And the world wide web which is a you are using, that is a some laws are restriction are given for that. So that is called cyber law. And one another is a firewall. Your system must be install a firewall. It is a hardware combination of hardware and software. So unauthorized access cannot access your system, and it is a system that restrict or the prevent unauthorized access to the form of the private network proxy server. So here, if you have installed in your server firewall, that is a hardware combination of hardware and software, so unauthorized access cannot access your system. So it protect from unauthorized access. Next is a cookies. So cookies are messages. What are cookies? These are the messages that is a web server transmit to the browser which you are searching in the internet. So store in a one place. These are a small message which is a store in a one place, so that the web browser can keep track of the user's activity. Whatever you are doing, all are stored in a cookies. User activity on the specific website. Whatever you are any searching, any website you are searching in the internet, so there is a place where your small information about the which website you are searching, what activity you are doing in that, everything it store in a cookies. There are three types of cookies we have discussed class 11th also. So cookies can store your information. So private, public and global cookies are there. So these can be store your confidential, whatever you are searching activity will be stored in a cookies. So next, hackers are computer enthusiasts who are interested to gaining a knowledge, who are interested to gaining a knowledge about the computer system and possibly use it for a playful prank. So it is called hackers. And what is cracker? They are the malicious programmer who break into the secure system. Hacker who hack any system or any password, anything. Cracker are supposed to crack their malicious of program by using malicious of program to break into the secure system. So next, this is a HTML. HTML, all of you know about the, you have learned in a class 10th also. What is HTML? Hypertext Markup Language is language used to create a static web page. You can create a static web page to provides many layout control command called tags, which is you are creating by you, that is called tags, which help us to create a tables, any form, anything, hyperlinks you can create in a HTML page. Frames, headings, images also you can insert in that. Headings means there are six types of heading in there. Frames, forms, anything you can create in a hypertext markup language. These are a small tags which written by programmer. So another DHTML. What is its dynamic HTML? It helps us to create a dynamic web pages. By dynamic, it means those web pages whose content change with the time. So see here DHTML. It is an advanced version of HTML. So it helps to create a dynamic web page. By dynamic, we mean those web pages whose content change with the time. So example, cricket updates on anything, a website, sunset information, all can be updated with the DHTML. So next is a XML. It is a extensible markup language. It is different from a HTML. So it is a language which help us to define a tag. It defines tag ourselves. We can define our own tag in a XML. So there is a question can be arise. What is the difference between HTML and XML? So more about the, so here we'll discuss more network devices. So these are a modem, hub, switch, repeater, routers, gateway. So these we'll discuss about the these. See what is modem? Modem you have seen at your home. If you have a telephone line, there is a small device which can be used for a internet. So that is called modulation and demodulation. It is for it's used to convert digital data to analog conversion. So modem convert the digital data to a computer, the analog form, which is accepted by the telephone lines and the vice versa. So here digital data. What can be digital data? It can be any video, audio, any images, any text, anything can be converted into a analog. So modem full form of modem is a modulation and demodulation. Here analog data. What is analog means? See, from one place to another place, if we are talking about the one country to another country, we are sending any data. There is a no lines are connecting together. So these are a digital analog data which converted into digital to analog. See, you are sending a message, you are sending a videos, you are sending anything. What is it? It is a digital to analog conversion. So with the help of analog demodulation, modulation means what does digital to analog, digital data to analog conversion. This is called modulation, and demodulation is a analog data to digital. Once you are sending from here digital any text from a source or sender place, so that is called modulation from one place, and which receiver is received that analog to digital conversion. So it is called analog to digital conversion. Here they help to communicate using the telephone line. So modems are used to convert data to digital to analog. So next is a hub. It is a device which is used in a networking. So you have seen it at your school, at home. There is a your home. If there is any networking of the connecting Wi-Fi and all these type of device will be available there. See here, it connects the several computers together. They are often used to start topology. They usually support the 8 port. See, 8, 12, 24, RJ24 ports are there. This is a 5 ports. It is available in a 8, 12, 24 and RJ45 ports are available. The problem with the hub is that, see, there might be question also, what is the use of hub? What is the difference between another? I'll discuss about the switch. That is a very important question. So the problem with the hub that does not filter the traffic. Whatever you are sending your data, it does not filter. It broadcasts the data. They are sent to the all the connected nodes. See what does it? See your system, a school system have a connected with the hub. If you are sending from one system to another system any data, it doesn't filter ki what it data to be sent it to particular system. What does it? Without filtering data, it will send the all the nodes to be connected to the which you have sent it the data. All the nodes, all the system will be connected to the sending. So this is a drawback of hub, which doesn't filter a data. All the nodes will be available which you are sending. Next is a switch. Switch and hub both are used for a similar purpose. And switch in intelligent hub. What is switch? It is an intelligent hub. Why it is called intelligent? whenever we sending message to particular terminal, particular system, it only send the data to the particular which you are sending to. So that's why it is called intelligent hub. It is able to send the information selectively to those for which it is indented. Indented means which you are searching for, which you are sending to, indenting to. Whereas, see the difference. Whereas hub broadcasts the data on a internet. What does it? It broadcasts the data on a network, thereby increasing the network traffic. So that's why what is the drawback of it? It increase the network traffic, so your data will be slow. Your data will be slowed down. But what does switch? Switch will be send the data to the indented node directly. That's why it is called intelligent hub. So network traffic will be decreased by using switch, because it send the indented node. Whatever you are searching for a particular terminal will be send the data in a that only. And in a hub, it will broadcast to all the network which are available in connected with it. So it will broadcast to all. And that's why what is the drawback of it? It increase the network traffic. So see the example here. Hub attached to the hub 1. Hub 1 attached to the port 2. See here, switch will directly indent to the this one, hub 2. Next, this is also switch. It is a 24 port smart switch. 24 ports. What is it? These are a connectors. 888. This is a connector. This is a main. This is for main, and these are a connector. We can connect all the system together by using switch. Now next is a repeater. What is repeater? If we are talking about the hub switch, so that is used within some range only. See, we are talking in building, in our school building, there can be used only. So repeater is a network device that amplify the signal being and transmit it over the long distance. As over the distance the signal lose and its capacity. See what does it? Repeater, what does it? Repeat the signal. See, you are using a switch and hub. So what does, if signal is a weak in any traffic more than 70 meter or 80 meter, it can be use repeater. So what does repeater? It amplify the signal. Whatever your, sometimes your internet comes slow, it become a slow due to weak signal. So same as a network, whatever you are using a networking, so it range of some distance your signal will be weak. So what does repeater? It amplify the signal which you are connecting together all the network. Next, router. You know what is the use of router? You have used at home also. The main purpose of the router is connected multiple network. It connect the multiple networks and forward the packet destinate either for its own network or the other networks. So it is a routers, wire and wireless routers are there. The Ethernet cables which is connected to your computers, that is called wire. And wireless means it is a wireless network which access point order to computer to the access the internet. Wire and wireless router can be used. And which is a faster the wire router is a very faster and wireless is a weak. So isn't really big difference in a term internet speed through the Ethernet. What is Ethernet? It is a network card which is a connect to your system, can boost your internet speed, and when using a wire router, internet speed will be depend on the how many computers are connected in the single router. So wire router can also use more bandwidth compared to the wireless router. So it can be wire can be connect more bandwidth, more system, more terminals can be connected. Wireless router is a slow. So what is the difference between router and modem? See here, router it create a network between the computers in your home, while modem, what does modem? It connect the network in the computers on its own internet. Internet can be connected, which your data can be digital to analog conversion. And when you connect the Wi-Fi, you are really connecting to the router. So with the router, and which forward the traffic between the internet and your computer. So here is a difference versus modem and router. It is a difference. Modem is a box that connects your home network and the wider internet, where router is a box. Router is a box that let all the your wire and wireless devices are internet connection at once, and also allow them to talk to one another without having to do so over the internet. This is also very important question. And so this is called NIC network adapter card. With this card we can connect your networking. So it is also known as a network adapter or a LAN adapter. It is computer hardware components. That components computer is a computer network, computer to computer network. With the help of this Ethernet card, we can connect our internet. So next is a gateway. What is gateway? Gateway is a device. It is a network device to connect to dissimilar network. See, different type of networks can be connect together by using gateway. It established and the intelligent connection between the local network and the external networks with the completely different structure. Local external network to the local network and the external. See your local network and external which you are using from outside. So both are connected together with the help of gateway. So thank you all. I hope you will understand it. This is a very important topic for class 12. So you have to